All right, I'm back today. I have a special topic. I'm with my girlfriend, who is awesome. Today we was really thinking, jobs suck. They suck ass. Actually, they suck more than a thought from fucking, I don't know, a Thailand prostitution street. Like, it's really bad. So we was literally in bed just talking for like 20 minutes. Who is the worst person to work for? And it's like not a competition at all. It's Mr. Krabs. So we sat down for like 20 to 30 minutes maybe and listed a whole bunch of shit that this man has done. It gets serious. So why I would hate to talk about, or why would I hate to work for this nigga? Let's get into it, right? First option, Mr. Krabs sells SpongeBob soul for 63 cents. Let's talk about that. 63 fucking cents. Well, before that, SpongeBob is the most loyal employee that Mr. Krabs has ever had, right? I don't even think he's had any other employees besides like Patrick for like 2 seconds. But he literally relies on SpongeBob to make the burgers and make all the food. Mr. Krabs just orders shit around. You know what I mean? So the fact that SpongeBob was screaming for his life against the Flying Dutchman, and Mr. Krabs was like, yeah, nigga, I give your bitch ass away for 63 cents. What can you get with 63 cents, my nigga? You can't even get a snack at the gas station. And Bikini Bottom is expensive as fuck, right? And we're actually going to talk about the prices at the, what's their fucking restaurant called?
The Krusty Krab?
The Krusty Krab, thank you. The Krusty Krab has the worst prices of all time, and we're actually going to get into that. But I'll let my girlfriend take the next point. What do you got?
All right, so another thing why Mr. Krabs is the worst to absolutely work for is the fact that he exploited those jellyfish. And I don't know if you guys remember the episode. So essentially what happened was SpongeBob was putting the jelly on the Krabby Patty, right? And freaking Mr. Krabs finds out about it and it was like, nah, this don't taste good or whatever. Finds out people love this. Starts a whole factory where they're milking the freaking jellyfish.
Just stroking them.
Bro, they're deflated. And it's like a whole factory because SpongeBob was making the patties all happy that, you know, everybody loves this new recipe. But he goes into the back and sees a whole factory of all the jellyfish. And bro sets them free, destroys the factory or whatever. But that's another reason because man just did not give a flying fuck.
And the jellyfishes were dying. So this nigga was literally fucking up the environment and was not giving SpongeBob like a promo or a raise at his job at all. And that's another thing too. The job is a ripoff. There is no reason to work there because you don't gain shit, right? And that's another thing. So my next thing on this list is Mr. Krabs charges employees, both Squidward and SpongeBob, for literally everything. I got a picture pulled up and I'm going to put it on the screen right here. These niggas have to pay $1 to breathe, right? $1 to breathe, $5 to talk, it's $10 to stand. Existing is $2, my nigga. Lollygagging is $2 and chewing is $1. 9 times out of 10, you're going to be doing from existing all the way up to breathing. So let's do the math on that. That's 12. 12 plus 5, that's 17. 17 plus 1 is 18. Every shift, you're paying $18 fucking dollars. But that's not even it. Because SpongeBob also stated that when he works here, he has to pay $100 a fucking day, right? I might play that clip too.
When I started working here, I had to pay Mr. Krabs $100 an hour.
So $100 just to come into the shift, and you have to pay $118 just to do all these other things right there. What the fuck type of job is this? This is literally slavery. That's what they got. Mr. Krabs has got to be the worst businessman of all time. And the fact that he has not been killed, I'm not doing this, bro. I have a part-time job. Y'all know I work at a smoothie bar and shit. And it's cool, but I don't make a lot of money. Obviously, it's a fucking smoothie bar. Like, what do you expect me to be like Bill Gates when I walk out this goddamn store or something? No. So the fact that Mr. Krabs is making all this money and he's charging his employees, this nigga might need to get shot. You know what I'm saying? If I was SpongeBob, I would come into work one last time to rip the fucking dildos off of this man's skull, aka his long ass eyeballs, and just slap him on a Krabby Patty and make this nigga deep throat it because I'm not finna do this. This is some insanity. Fuck this nigga. What's your next point?
Okay, so freaking the next point I had down was okay. So Mr. Krabs, another reason why he's a bad boss. SpongeBob. So the Krusty Krab was in this down bad state. You feel me? Not making a lot of money at one point.
And that's crazy too. They're
Aren't
the
they, like,
only fucking restaurant. They're the only restaurant. The Chum Bucket is ass, and then they got the fucking Weenie Hut Juniors,
right.
which is also ass because nobody really fucking goes there. Everybody is a fat fuck in Bikini Bottom. Literally. What's that one nigga name with the big booty and he was shaking pickles on the fucking chair? You know what I mean?
Yes, I think.
What was his name, bro?
Bubble Guts.
Bubble Guts. They be serving niggas like fucking Bubble Guts.
Bubble Bass.
Bubble Bass. Yeah. But he got Bubble Guts. That nigga was twerking in a chair seat, and I want a burger with extra pickles. Is it extra or no pickles?
No pickles.
I don't know. This nigga's he's a fat bitch. He wants something
under his tongue.
Yeah, bro. Nigga playing with his food. Anyways, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you know what's so crazy? Real quick on that topic. The fucked up part is that the Chum Bucket serves chum, which is chum is like the other fishes.
Yeah, I'm like, but isn't it like guts? It's like guts and stuff.
So that, of course, why the other fish not fucking with it, but that's a different topic. That's a different, that's a health violation.
That's another thing we're going to get into. There's a whole health violation. My bad.
No, go ahead. Bounce off of it.
Okay, so speaking of health violations, there was one episode where this health inspector came in. And obviously, like, I don't know if you guys know, if you ever worked at a restaurant or like a bar or whatever, anything that has food and drinks, you have to follow the OSHA program. And OSHA, I forgot exactly what it stands for, but you have to keep your food sanitized and clean and make sure your customers can consume it without them dying, or you can go to jail for a long ass time and lose your business. Mr. Krabs doesn't give a fuck about none of that, right? He made SpongeBob serve up this goddamn T-virus ass burger. Like this this burger looks like if a African boogaloo nigga with COVID and STDs, HIV, STI, cancer, and the cheese touch just made this burger. And they gave it to the health inspector, and they killed the fucking health inspector.
Bro. So first they thought it was an imposter playing in health inspector for free food. Even if it was an imposter or a prankster, you could kill somebody still.
They don't care. They don't care. But no, SpongeBob cares. SpongeBob is like such a suck up to Mr. Krabs. Mm-hmm. Mr. Krabs is like, hey, this burger is going to slap. It's going to just slap hard. You're going to love it. It's going to be like Food Wars. As soon as you take a bite, you're going to bust a nut in your pants. And he didn't bust a nut. His heart fucking exploded. He died. Bro, he died on the spot.
They thought they killed the man and they threw him in the dumpster, had SpongeBob dragging the body, thought he was a zombie, came back to life, beat man over the head.
He made his best employee, go through some traumatic shit to dump the body, and they tried to hide a body. This man is committing every felon in the book. Like realistically, Mr. Krabs should have the death penalty. Bro. If we're being real, he should have the death penalty. This man should be bankrupt. I don't know.
For under minimum wage. Under minimum wage job. Like this is not even minimum wage.
But yeah, because she's saying shit and I'm bouncing off of it. They get paid in pennies. Squidward and SpongeBob, they get paid in pennies. These niggas will never be able to do a fucking money spread ever in their lives, bro. They'll be lucky if they spread pennies. I don't know how the rent is in Bikini Bottom, but I promise you it cannot be worse than like the economy today.
The only reason SpongeBob got his house, he grew it.
Wait, no, I lied. It is the worst. It is worse than the economy today. Yeah, SpongeBob had to grow his house, and what's his name? Squidward has to live in it's like a man-made item that fell into the sea, and Patrick's fat ass has to live underneath the rock. So it's like, well, first off, Patrick doesn't work, but Squidward and SpongeBob.
Squidward might have some bills, bro, and this is not.
He has bills. He definitely has bills. Shout out to my nigga Squidward because he's the only one that now I understand now that I'm a grown up. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
Big ups to him for not blowing up the entire city. But bro, the bullshit that they have to deal with. This video might get like age restricted. We are cussing a lot, but it's okay. bro, it gets bad out here with the payment and all that. So what was the next one you got?
Okay, the one I was gonna say was, okay, so Mr. Krabs, at the time, like I said, the Krusty Krab was not in a bad space. It was going down. It was down bad. SpongeBob was like, I got some ideas. And he creates the pretty freaking patty. I don't know if y'all remember this, but he creates a pretty patty. And what the pretty patty is just colorful patties. And Squidward and Mr. Krabs was like, SpongeBob, that idea sucks ass. It sucks ass. So SpongeBob actually grows his own kahunas, like a lemonade stand, starts his own business, and essentially starts selling the pretty patties, and literally buttloads of money. So Mr. Krabs comes to SpongeBob and was like, oh, don't you miss a Krusty Krab? Gaslighting him. Like, don't you miss it for real? How about you just trade me? You can have the Krusty Krab. Here's the deed. Take the Krusty Krab. Let me have your little lemonade stand for the pretty patties. Mr. Krabs takes the pretty patties and he's just painting the patties, bro. And he doesn't even care at that point how they're getting made, the recipe, because he doesn't have SpongeBob, obviously. Like, he's a boss, not a cook, not a chef. So essentially, it's a bunch of side effects that happen, and people are coming back with side effects, and they're running Mr. Krabs down to get a refund, bro. Like, that's terrible.
It gets bad. I don't know. Like, this man is so obsessed with money. He's so obsessed with money to where, like, literally every single cent is the world to him, and yet he doesn't want to spend it. And so, like, following that point with not wanting to spend it, you would think rich niggas, I lied. A lot of rich niggas don't got game. They just got money. Rich niggas are weird. Mm-hmm. You'll see that a lot of cons. If you got money, most of the times these niggas don't got nothing else and they make it their entire personality. And Mr. Krabs fits into that stereotype 100%. Because as y'all know, if y'all don't know, Mr. Krabs had a crush on Mrs. Puff, aka SpongeBob's boating teacher. And this red bitch was so scared to go and talk to Mrs. Puff that he made SpongeBob, on the clock, by the way, talk to Mrs. Puff. Mrs. Puff was fucking with Mr. Krabs, and I don't know how she was, because Mr. Krabs, when he got the chance to talk to her, he was like, and she was like, oh my, oh, is that dick big? Oh my God. And you know what I'm saying? And Mr. Krabs, like, he's literally having a fucking brain aneurysm, and I don't know why, boy, the bar is set in hell down in Bikini Bottom, because shout out to my girlfriend. She walked up to me and we had a great conversation. Boom. Now we're here. We're almost 3 years strong with this shit. Mrs. Puff saw a dumb nigga that keeps his money to himself and was like, I'm finna ride him tonight. Yup. That's it. I'm about to ride him so bad. It's about to be crazy. So it's time for them to go on a date. Mr. Krabs and Mrs. Puff, they set up on a date. Mrs. Puff is feeling like she's the baddest. I don't know why. She's built like a damn boiled egg, but whatever.
She's a pufferfish.
Yeah. It don't matter.
Pufferfish are round. They're apple shaped.
Yeah, with no ass. She got no ass.
That's the pear shape. Anyway.
Shaped like a pear. No.
Not pear. Apple. An apple. She's shaped like an apple.
Yeah, you know how apples got the bottom and look like a shrink butt? They got a big top with a skinny, sucked-in booty. That's how Miss Krabs. This is how Miss Puff look. And bro, like, her stomach reach out further than her shoes. Bro, that's crazy.
I've heard Mrs. Puff be people's low-key hear me out. I've heard it before.
I was one of those niggas. Anyways, so Mr. Krabs, he goes and meets Mrs. Puff, and it's time to take her out on a date. And he makes SpongeBob be his wingman. And you know, when you're a wingman, you would think, like, it's just like, hey, my friend said you cute over there, you know what I'm saying? Or hey, like, oh shit, Bailey, is that your Ferrari over there? Yo, thank you for paying my bills last month. Yo, real ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? hey, she gonna get you right, my nigga. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. That's not how Mr. Krabs operates. That's not how Mr. Krabs operates. Mr. Krabs brings SpongeBob along, and Mrs. Puff is like, man, it's kind of hot outside. SpongeBob, get your yellow bitch ass to the store, go to Ross, buy a hat, come back. And he keeps making him do this. Anytime Mrs. Puff says something in the slightest, and it's not like she's saying, like, bro, I want a Birkin bag or nothing. It's literally just small comments saying, like, oh, wow, you know, it's hot outside, or hey, let's go get some food. He would make SpongeBob go get the craziest stuff. By the time that like Mrs. Bub was officially fed up. Her whole front yard was filled up with like IKEA furniture. Like, what the hell is we doing? And SpongeBob had to spend that out of his own pocket. He didn't even.
And then Mr. Krabs was getting mad.
Yeah, like, bro, like, stop spending money, nigga.
Yeah, you said stop spending money.
Yeah,
He's like, why are you spending my money, SpongeBob? And then SpongeBob, he's like, you told me to go get this shit.
Yeah, bro. And it's crazy. Hold on, you gotta get back in the screen. Bro, even like when he was doing that, he was following orders because that's what SpongeBob does. Like literally sucking them off at the point. And he's getting mad. And I don't know why Mr. Krabs is getting mad because Mr. Krabs is probably the richest nigga in Bikini Bottom. Like he's ironically enough the most successful businessman, and it doesn't make sense why he's getting mad. The nigga can't even. He got mad at SpongeBob because SpongeBob didn't bring him the right dime. It's a dime. It's 10 cents, you bitch. What are you talking about? 10 cents? Yo, shove the coin up his booty cheeks. What's the next point you got?
All right. Shoot. Okay.
Tell you, we got a lot of these.
We do. Freak.
We got a lot, and you struggling to pick one?
Yeah. I was trying to, because we jumped around so much. There was that time that Mr. Krabs had made SpongeBob go on a date with his daughter. Let's talk about it.
Predator.
Bro, so Pearl, his daughter, the whale, literally her date bailed. Like, and you know, of course, Mr. Krabs trying to be a good dad, but how good is a dad that you're making your grown employee like go out on a date with your daughter? Like he forced him to do it. Like it was no choice for SpongeBob. And of course SpongeBob's gonna be a nice dude, but SpongeBob had to put on stilts, had a hairdo, all this to be tall, dark, and handsome, to be a chaperone for Pearl, take her. And Pearl was like not even feeling it because she was like trying to feel it, but she wasn't like, it's my dad's employee. And that's so crazy. Like imagine off the clock again that your boss is making you go out with somebody's daughter, like for prom. That's crazy. Like, that's just crazy. Hell no, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to hang out here in my free time, but SpongeBob is. SpongeBob likes hanging out at the Krusty Krab. But, dude, like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know. Like, dude is on some weird shit. If you really wanted to take get his daughter to go out, there's such a thing as, like, father and daughter dance. That's another thing. This man's kind of like a deadbeat. He doesn't really take care of Pearl like that. And Pearl is kind of just like, she's like a spoiled white girl. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I know how some of those white girls be like, Dad, I want a fucking BMW by 15. Give it to me. I want to go drink matcha with my friends and chug a damn loogie at a frat party. Mm-hmm. She's like that. And Mr. Krabs kind of let it slide, but then he doesn't spend time with her almost ever because he's always at work and swimming in money, literally swimming and showering in money. This nigga gotta be musty as hell. He doesn't use water. Crazy. Anyways, so there's, remember how we talked about dude killing somebody because he didn't want to follow the right things for the health inspector job? Well, it gets worse from there. That's not the only time he dealt with a dead body. So there was one episode where Mr. Krabs sold SpongeBob a hat, and then he figured out that the hat costed $1 million. Now, SpongeBob had research, and he was like, oh shit, this hat actually belongs to a dead dude. You know, let me be a good Samaritan or good sponge and return the hat to the dead person because, you know, that's something nice. It's like, that's like selling a nigga flowers from his grave and giving it to someone. It's like, you bitch ass nigga, leave the flowers there for the grave site. You know what I mean? So SpongeBob returns the hat and it's all good. This nigga, Mr. Krabs, pulls up to the grave and it's like, he has an epiphany with himself. He's like, am I really going to defile this man's grave for money? Yes! And digs this nigga with no hesitation. He digs him up with no hesitation. Again, this guy, this is why everybody like hates rich niggas. Mr. Krabs is the personification of just greed. He digs up a dead man's body for a hat. And he has the most successful food business. I'm not going to say the most successful business, but the most successful food business in Bikini Bottom. Mm-hmm. I don't know. And he was trying to press SpongeBob about it. he was trying to press SpongeBob about it, and he gave it to him. He gave the hat to SpongeBob, and now he was pressing him about it. Fuck this nigga. Oh my God. Is that all of our points? I think. Yeah, health inspection, crime. Oh, no. One last one. Specifically with Squidward. So, Squidward wanted to go to this rare clarinet concert. And as y'all know, Squidward, his hobbies in the show, outside, well, he doesn't have the job as a hobby. He just does it because he needs it. And his main hobby is playing clarinet. You know what I mean? Even if it's boring. Like when fucking Patrick was like, yeah, E minor, yeah. And then he played the clarinet and it immediately went to sleep. It pissed him off, rightfully so. But that's his hobby. Anyways, so there's this rare concert coming up. And to Squidward, this concert is like Rolling Loud. It's once a year. And it's very, very important to him. You know, Mr. Krabs threatened to fire Squidward because he wanted to just take this one day off, one day to go to this concert. That was probably only like 10 minutes. And he threatened to fire him. Bro, if I told Mr. Krabs what he should do to himself, this channel would get boomed. And I'm not going to say that. But this bitch ass nigga should jump off a ledge and land face first. You know what I'm saying? In GTA and in real life. But that's a whole different thing. You know? I don't understand. Like, one day's going to kill you. And it's like, it wasn't just like, hey, I'm calling out of work immediately. He tried to give him a heads up. And he let that shit slide. Bro, I think this like irritates me more because I have worked for shitty bosses before. And like the bosses that don't give you no type of leeway to do anything is insane, right? And screw it, why not? I'll add in one more, just for the cause of it. You remember the SpongeBob movie, right?
Yeah.
You remember who was supposed to be the employee of the month?
Yeah.
You know, I was supposed to be SpongeBob, right?
Right.
And what did SpongeBob do?
Tell me. I'm not remembering.
What does SpongeBob do at the Krusty Krab?
He flips patties.
He makes the most important meal,
right? The
most sold meal.
Right.
He's the only person that cooks the Krabby Patties. Right. SpongeBob cooks Krabby Patties so good that the water god Neptune ate the Krabby Patty, spit that bitch up, and guzzled it down again. He went against Neptune in a fry cook-off. Neptune made like 1,000 patties. SpongeBob made one. And all of Neptune's burgers sucked ass. But everybody loves SpongeBob's one patty. So I say that to give you more context, right? So SpongeBob is the one bringing in all the sales. He's bringing in all the customers. Right. In the SpongeBob movie, it's time for Employee of the Month. He gives it to Squidward. This nigga takes orders. That's it. What the hell you want, fat fuck? Okay, you want a burger with no kelp? All right, let me get a burger with no... Hold up, you want a cheeseburger? No cheese? Hold the meat? Hold the dick and balls? Hey, yo, let me get a burger with nothing on it. That's what Squidward does. And SpongeBob, he makes everything in the back, bro. I think there was one episode where SpongeBob literally grew extra limbs to make the perfect burger. And then there was one episode where SpongeBob, this man respects the OSHA regulation so much, he cleans all the dishes. This man got a nuclear cleaning ray to try and remove a stain from a dish and blew up the Krusty Krab on accident. He blew up the Krusty Krab. He got the dish clean, but he blew up the Krusty Krab. My point is he does the absolute most to make sure the business is doing the absolute best. And Mr. Krabs told him and said, yeah, I'm going to give it to this tentacle dickhead that doesn't do anything for the job. And I kind of hate him. Yeah, Mr. Krabs sucks. This man, I'm telling you, would never catch me working for someone like him. I had a job at FedEx for 3 weeks, got treated like ass, immediately quit. So the fact that SpongeBob and Squidward have been working for this man for almost 20 straight seasons, which is like 15 years in real time.
Bro.
I don't know.
He is a terrible. I just thought about him, like, it's kind of fucked up because as well as that, like, when they did the Krusty Krab pizza, it's like they smashed down a crab patty, made the pizza, they sent Mr. Krabs sent Squidward and SpongeBob to go deliver a pizza, like deliver this when they never done this before. No system, no setup, on foot. On foot, mind you.
Oh my God, he sent them across the city. What the fuck? I forgot about
to
that.
deliver pizzas, and they don't have a pizza system. Like, at all.
That's it. Yeah, bro. What? Hey, bro. You want ice cream for Sonic's? Nah, nigga. We gonna serve you a cheesecake at Sonic's. What the fuck? We gonna get something off the menu, and we gonna take it across town with no whip. No whip, nigga. Them niggas was door dashing for free.
No facts. 100%.
Oh my God.
Shout out Squidward for sticking up for SpongeBob though. That was one time Squidward really,
bro.
really
Yeah, and threw the fucking pizza at the dude's face.
Yeah,
much deserved. But bro, what?
Mr. Krabs terrible boss for sure. 100%.
Walking.
I could not work there.
I can't believe you actually remembered that. That's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Krusty Krab, yeah. Pizza is the pizza for you and me. That's what I'm talking about. This man, Mr. Krabs, sucks ass. Never worked for a man like that. And hey, guys, chase your dreams and chase a bag, but don't be like that red fuck with 2 centimeters legs that sound like tingle-a-tingle-a-tingle-a-tingle-a-tingle-a-tingle-a-tingle.